Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara. Today we are going to be building something. So I've done some smaller projects lately and I'm excited to get back into this part of it. So we are going to be building a desk slash table. I'm going to be using it as more of a desk for in the craft room. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Okay, so I've got a very rough drawing here. I will try and explain what I'm going to do, but as we go along, you'll see. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the frame out of 2x4s. So that's going to be these guys. And get that going. We have our materials cut, so we have our 4 legs and then the pieces to make the top frame. So I'm just gonna mark where I need to go ahead and drill some pocket holes. So with the screws on the outside. All right, so to give you an idea, kind of envision it a little bit. Okay. Here. Here. Got another leg. Here. And then, of course, the 2 other legs there and there. Starting to look like something, right? So let's go ahead and do our pocket holes, get those drilled out, and we will assemble. Before I put these together, I'm just gonna sand it down, get it a little bit smoother, take off, the made in the USA markings, things like that. starting to look like something. So I'm going to cut 2 more of these and this one so we can have brace down at the bottom. Let's do that. Repeat. Of course, I'm going to put a shelf here, and then I'm actually going to drill some holes so I can move this top shelf if I want. You just get the little shelf holders, whatever they're called. So I'm thinking I'll probably do one like in here, here, somewhere in there. "26, 24, 20. You know what? I could just do every 2 inches, eh? 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16. So every 2 inches from 16 to 26. Alright, 3/16 is our lucky number. So I have a plan for 2 shelves. Obviously I need to cut them to 29 inches so they fit in the inside here. I'm actually going to be using shelving. So I took this awesome shelf down in the craft room and I'm gonna cut it into 2 pieces so we have them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I decided I'm gonna paint this. I'm not gonna stain it. So I'm just gonna paint everything black. And I will see you tomorrow when it's nice and dry and black. And we are back. We are nice and dry. Our shelves are dry. I did go ahead and just put it in that bottom shelf, and of course this one I'm going to put in when I get it in the craft room so I can see how tall I want it and put those pipes in. So I'm just going to start over to her for now. Now, up until this point, this has been a pretty basic build. I would say it's not going to get too much more complicated. So, as I said, we are going to be reusing some material. So I'm reusing the shelving, of course. And I also took more out of the bench because this is going to replace the bench in the craft room. So, the idea is for this to go like such. And then I have, stand by, these folding shelf brackets. Okay, so I got the folding shelf brackets. I'm gonna put them on here. And then I have 2 more, so I'm gonna do 1 on each side like that. So then essentially the sides will fold down and it'll just help save space. So I can, when I'm not using this, I can put it move it against the wall, move it out of the way. And then when I can just pull it out. I'm still debating. I might end up putting wheels on the bottom of it just to help move it around a little easier. I haven't fully committed there yet or decided, but if we do, it'll be a simple add to screw them onto the bottom of the legs. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and get this one. Also, I think I'm just going to face screw these. I did think about doing pocket holes, but this is so rough as it is that it's totally fine to just do it this way. Not a big deal. I'm not really worried about it, and I don't need a lot to secure it down. I'm not, moving it all around and trying to lift it off. So, not a big deal. Go ahead and get this top one on for the center, and then I will go ahead. We'll add our brackets. And actually, we're gonna add our brackets first. See there, went and changed my mind again. We're gonna add the brackets first, and then we will get this one on. And I say that because I think it'll be easier to get this nice and level where I want it before I add this one on. So I'll show you what I mean here. We are almost done. So I was so excited to get the top on. How easy, it's great. And I couldn't decide what I was going to do. Was I going to sand this down? Was I going to paint it? Was I going to strip it? Kara, what's going through your mind? So I am going to sand it down a little bit, get it smoother because we got some paint drips and stuff. And then I think I'm just gonna go a little crazy with the paint on it. And we will just see what happens. I don't really have a plan. At first I was like, maybe I do some pour painting, but that takes so long to dry and takes forever. So I might do a little spray paint action. And we'll just go with it and see what happens. I think I may need to take these off to do it, or maybe I just take a little bit and I might have like a towel or a drop cloth or something I can wrap around the base. So we'll do that. But we're gonna start with sanding. So let's go ahead and get started with that portion. Not that. So easy. spray paint because I think that it will really help me achieve the look that I was going for with this. Plus, there's a benefit, of course, of how fast spray paint dries comparatively. And it's what I had on hand. I've had these cans for a while, so we may as well use them up. I think we let it dry. I kind of like it. Let's let it dry and see what happens. See how she turns out. I feel like the middle is missing a little bit here, but I don't want to overdo it. So I could see doing one more like yellow, maybe where they all kind of collide in there. Maybe a little. Since I went pretty heavy on the tank, maybe I'll do a little more of that. There we go. There. Boom. Now we let it dry. Yeah, I like that. Beautiful. All right, let's let her dry. The paint is still wet, but so you can kind of get a little bit different of a view. We're dry. I love it. I am going to do something in this corner because I think it's a little bare. And I think I'm going to use lime green. I don't have any lime green spray paint, but I have lime green paint, like a neon green. And I think I'm either going to do... I was debating, do I do like a big old handprint or a couple handprints, which I thought might look kind of cool, like messy-ish. Or do I do some balloon splats over there? Haven't decided, but those are kind of my ideas to kind of fit in with what we have going on here. But I do really like it. The other thing, amazing. The other thing we're going to do is we are going to add some wheels. So I kind of went back and forth on the wheels. I picked some up. Nothing crazy. Little ones, they hold up to 90 pounds. I thought that should be more than sufficient. So I'm going to put these on and then we're going to move this inside. I'll do the green inside and it will be time for final reveal. Very excited about this. I was a little nervous with the drop sides, but really so easy, and I'm anticipating it saving quite a bit of space, which is the idea. So yeah, let's put the wheels on. Before we do that, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up below. Um, Follow me, subscribe. Both of those things are free. And go ahead and leave a comment if you want. Maybe a guess. Do you think I'm going to do balloon or handprint in the green? Both? I don't know. Leave a comment what your guess is. So, put these wheels on. A good amount. That's okay though. Still okay with it. That's what I was most worried about, is how much extra height, because I plan on having it 36 inches, right? So I was like, ooh, if I add wheels, I didn't count for that originally. How much more is it gonna add? But I think we're okay. I will see you in the craft room.